bende var. Bende para çok çok var. Burnumda hep top. Hemen tesisat yaptırdım. Kıza kendimi kaptırdım. Kıza kendimi kaptırdım.
だとな、俺に炎は吹かないんだ。だが、確かに俺は、お前たちを甘く見ていたよ。
本気を見せてやろう。
もっと面白いものを見せてやろう。
これが俺の真の力だ。
The leader of the Rimuru Tempest Federation, Rimuru Tempest. A new demon lord has appeared, and his name is Rimuru Tempest.
Oh my! I see. Well, given his strength, I suppose that shouldn't surprise me.
Here I was hoping I might marry him someday. So much for that. The Storm Dragon has returned. Additionally, Rimuru has taken the title of Demon.
We need to decide what our next move is. 見知りだけど、仲良くしてあげてください。
Rimuru, does he work for you? I haven't seen him before.
Oh, he's actually a buddy of mine. Let me introduce you to him. His name is Veldora.
I'll eliminate the dragon. I swear I'll bring you his head. Hinata, while it's true you've grown much stronger, it's not enough. Even ignoring Rimuru, you can't beat Veldora. Lady Luminous speaks the truth. The Storm Dragon's power isn't like anything you've experienced. I don't understand. Wasn't he sealed by the hero? Listen very carefully. Veldora is the incarnation of natural energy.
A raging storm can be brought to heal temporarily, but the evil dragon has the will to circumvent all.
Neither spells nor swords affect him. When he rampages, the shock waves of his anger can be felt around the world. Rimuru Tempest! 我が Z よ！何がずっともだ！ネタが古いんだよ！I'm sure we'd make a good side dish, but aren't you forgetting about the main course? We have the world's strongest slime, remember? Oh, we do?
Searching for a man, all across the
It takes my breath away. Soft sparks, electric shows. Is this taboo?
rebuilt this house on memory.
Take my picture now. Take it till you see it. When your fantasies become your legacy. Promise me a place.
This is memory.
支配しました。招待ありがたく頂戴し。それではテンペスト海賊団、ぜひとも楽しんでいってください。
勇者正幸殿、
どうかって言われても。
彼女らはジュラの大森林に帰ることを希望しておるのですが、
エルフのみんなも連れて行くだけだし問題ないよね。なんなら俺が面倒ごとになる前に一待ちしてきますよ。I don't get why everyone's saying those things. I don't want to fight Demon Lord Rimuru. If Hinata couldn't beat him, what chance do I have?
that's true. Their duel ended a draw, but some find it more convenient to say she lost. Of course, it's impressive enough to fight the Saint to a standstill. That Demon Lord's the real deal. Even though this feeling of friendliness may be strategic propaganda by Demon Lord Rimuru, you'll be the judge of that. Hopefully, you will be able to make the proper judgment after reading this.
俺たちは武闘大会の出場禁止。何ですか、リムル様。実はだな、俺の配下で飛び抜けて強い君たち3人にはWhat did you think? Did you enjoy seeing our dungeon? If all goes well, we plan to officially open it to the public in the near future. I'll guarantee the safety of any who enter, so if this has piqued your interest, I hope you'll give it a try. What's more, those who succeed in conquering all 100 floors will be awarded the right to challenge me to a duel!
Slime managed to beat the Orc Lord, and it built a city. That's all rather hard to believe. A tall tale at best. And yet, I know that it isn't. It's strange, but I suppose we might owe our lives to a slime named Rimuru.
I want you to observe that slime's movements. It is unthinkable that we have released such a monster. Do not allow yourself to be seen, no matter what.
Yes.
That slime is too powerful. Its strength is on par with the Storm Dragon's Eldor.
魔王リムルに飼いならされておるというのを貴公らはお忘れか？ギャバン議員の言う通り、 魔王リムルが評議会に参加するならば、その武力もまた我らの助けになるであろう。
私はテンペストの参加をしますわ。魔王リムルを怒らせるのはやめておきます。
True dragons are the highest-ranking beings in existence. They're nigh invulnerable and nigh unstoppable avatars of nature that serve as the pillars of all creation, with only 5 known to exist. Storm Dragon, Veldora, Scorch Dragon, Velgrind, Frost Dragon, Velzard Star King, Veldanava, Rising Star Rimuru. They are considered the greatest creations of the creator.
小魔導大国ソウマ。はるか昔に存在したその国は、エルフの楽園として栄華を極めている。しかし、一部の者が起こした愚かな行いによって、竜皇女の怒りをミリムは友達のコリュウが殺されたのをきっかけに魔王に覚醒した。本当にやるのかい？ちょっと待て。
あれは
スライムじゃないよ。
すぐ歩んでいけるさ。なあ、相棒。
It's simple. I want to create a world where life is as convenient as I wish it to be. A comfortable world where everyone can laugh and enjoy their lives as much as possible. What I truly and honestly want. Ideals without power are nonsense. Power without ideals is empty, right? I'm a greedy guy, but I don't have an interest in seeking power just for the sake of power, without the ambition to do something with it.
私はマリア・デルロ。あなたの敵なの。敵か。現実は教えてあげるの。電力戦闘。
政権行使。